Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? I hope you all have a good day. I'm Siti Alatujah as the speaker. I'm a student from IKIP Silowangi, Bandung. Well, ladies and gentlemen, did you know that motivation is the main point to determine the students want to learn English? And students' motivation will be correlated with their performance and achievement during the learning process. And then, what kind of motivation do they have? Well, today I will give material related to the study of students' motivation towards learning English language by Irza Yuzulia. Well, we move to the next slide. I will explain for this point. The first is introduction. The second is research methodology. The third is finding and discussion. And the last one is conclusion. Well, we move to the next slide. Introduction. English has an important role in many aspects of life, where English is used in communication, technology, education, science, and career. English in Indonesia has been taught as one of the important subjects from kindergarten until university. And what is motivation? Motivation is the main thing that determines students who want to learn English. And according to Kormos and Sager 2010, learning motivation is a momentous field in language pedagogy because it's seen as one of the key variables contributing to the successful acquisition of a foreign language to second language. And there are two kinds of motivation that can affect students, namely integrative motivation and instrumental motivation. Integrative motivation is an interest in foreign language, a desire to interact with native speakers of the target language, and a positive attitude toward these people and their culture. And then, instrumental motivation is the desire to learn the target language in order to achieve pragmatic goals, such as increasing the individual's future employment opportunities. Well, we move to the next slide. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will explain about research methodology. In this study, use a qualitative case study design to find out some information from actual conditions. And this research population was the senior high school students who enrolled in the third grade in Pekanbaru. The total numbers of respondents were 60 students, and the data obtained through an online survey were analyzed by frequency of common students' responses and percentages. Well, we move to the next slide. In decision, I will explain about findings and discussion. Based on the data from the questionnaire, it was revealed that the respondent had two types of motivation. They are intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. The type of motivation are described in the following table, and well, we can see that in the table there is a data of questionnaires which consists of 25 questions related to motivation to learn English, and respondent answers were analyzed descriptively. And here, I will explain the percentage result from some of the questions asked. There are two types of motivation owned by respondents. And regarding intrinsic motivation, the data shows that 88.1% of them always attend English class on time. And then, they must be able to master English with degree as much as 95.2%. And usually study English in their spare time is 69%. And as for extrinsic motivation, the data reveals that students' motivation in learning English is caused by several reasons such as answering English assignment correctly. And the result is 88.1%. And then, to pass the national examination is 80.9%. And then, teachers as the biggest inspiration to learn English is 69%. And English will be useful for their future career, who agree as much as 92.81%. The data both reveals that 61.9% of students agree that they study English at home in their spare time. This is supported by data from open-ended questions that students join the community to practice their English with their friends or even with native speakers. Furthermore, referring to extrinsic motivation, it was revealed that watching movies and listening to English songs become habits that could help that master English. From the result of the study, it is known that most students, 78.6%, like to listening to dialogue in English films, and 52.4% of students agree that they enjoy listening to English songs. We move to the next slide. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the last point is conclusion. Based on the result of the study, it can be concluded that the respondents of the study have high motivation to learn English. The students tend to have two kinds of motivation, namely interpretive motivation and instrumental motivation. The study result also indicated that the respondents could be categorized as having instrumental motivation because they regarded English as a compulsory subject and fulfilled the need to pass the examination level. And the student also identify having integrative motivation because students have reason for learning the language. I suggest as a teacher, actually the teacher has an important role in motivating students to learn English. And although the student respondent in the study had high motivation to learn English. However, there were some students who responded independently. Therefore, we as teachers must provide instrumental and integrative motivation in order to influence students who are indifferent to learn English, so that students who were previously not interested in English become interested and enthusiastic to learn English. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time participation and hopefully it will be useful. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.